Rasty McGibbon with Jensen Shearer, Assiniboine Community College, Women's Division II, as you prepare for the National Championship game. What goes into prepare? You know, pool play's an animal unto its own. You get the semis, now you're in the National Championship game, you know your opponent. How do you prepare for that, both mentally and physically?
I was just going to say, it's definitely both mentally and physically challenging. We've been on the ice, I don't even know how many days in a row now, and a 2-day bus trip.
I think it's at least 5.
Yeah. On a 2-day bus trip up here, but we're used to the long hours. We've been putting in the work all season, you know, morning practices, team workouts, everything like that. So we've just kind of been prepping for it all year to get to this point.
Do you think when you get down to this last game, it gets down to who has more gas in the tank? Do you think there's a lot of strategy going into this game? Like, what do you think some of the things that are going to make the difference?
Well, I'm a firm believer in hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So I think that we just have to give it 110% every shift. The compete is definitely going to be there. We've played Sioux before. They're a tough team, but we are too. So as long as we're there every shift, I think we'll be good.
How do you think that you match up with them 5-on-5?
I think we're pretty close, very even. Our structure's a lot the same. Both hardworking teams, and this is where we've both been competing to be all season. So I think that, yeah, pretty close.
When you know, obviously you wanted to be back here, have your name on it last year. That's not the way it went. Do you think that has added an extra layer of motivation in your competing for the national championship this year?
I think for sure. There's 4 of us on our team that were able to be on the national champ team in 2022, but everybody else, we didn't make it here last year, so I think there's just that much more drive and hunger for this for everybody.
What does it mean for, not so much you ladies as a group of, you know, of 20 or 22 women, but what does it mean to your school and the community of Brandon, Manitoba, that you're competing at this level year in, year out?
Yeah, well, like, we're a pretty small school. Brandon's not very big. Like, class size is 20 people, usually max. So I think to be able to be at this level and on this stage is really good for Brandon. We're the only hockey team. There's a university, they don't have a hockey team, but like, we don't even have a men's team, so we're the only team at this level in Brandon.
I spoke with your school president yesterday. He's such a firm believer in you ladies and in hockey. Flew all the way here from the Canadian curling finals in Nova Scotia to be here and in person show his support. What's that mean to you?
Yeah, he definitely supports us, comes to everything that he can. He'll send a text to our coach, Tony, let us know that he's watching us. So just having that support, knowing that he's there is really nice to have.
How have you prepared yourself for today? What mental preparation has gone into it? Anything different physically for you as you get ready?
I'm pretty routine. I like to do the same thing. I try not to be too superstitious. Just kind of go with the flow. But yeah, just being there mentally, coming to the rink and shutting off everything else, thinking hockey, thinking about Sioux. We know how they play. So yeah, I think just it's a lot of mental prep for me.
One of your other teammates found a heads-up penny. Okay, what are and you don't have to tell me who. What are some of the team superstitions? You don't have to tell me who.
Well, we just have a couple. Like, we don't have pennies in Canada, so
right.
when you see one, yeah, we used to.
You used to have dollar bills too.
Yeah,
but, probably before you were born, but yeah.
So when we'll be walking out of, I don't know, Walmart or Target, and found a penny, heads up. It's kind of just funny, but we have a couple of things that we do as a team. Just, I don't know if I'll share those or not, but
okay, yeah.
Just some little before the game, just to get us all there, get us all hyped up and ready to go.
So it's not so much superstitions, it's a thing to kind of get each other hyped up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, congratulations on making the national championship. Want to wish you the best of luck as you take on Sioux College and more heads-up pennies in your future.
Thanks.
This is Jensen Shearer, Assiniboine Community College, Women's Division II National Championship.